Greetings, it's Iain from RTO here. Welcome to Ladies' Day, which means it is the last Tuesday of the month already. And today it's all about the continent of North America, or Central America as well, because we're going to start off in Mexico and then head up to the United States. So coming up with the album ranking, we have a band from Mexico, and they are from Monterrey. Formed in 2013 by three sisters, the Villarreal sisters. We've got Daniela, who plays guitars and vocals, Paulina on the drums, and Alejandra on the bass. They are known as The Warning. Now, they started by doing the covers on YouTube, and the one that really caught everybody's attention was their cover of Metallica's Enter the Sandman, and they have gone viral and become very successful. I mean, for a start, when Paulina, who was 12, she was profiled on women's drumming publication Tom Tom magazine. So it's just incredible. So they have had 4 albums, and when they did that Metallica's Enter the Sandman, Kurt Hammett offered the particular praise for Paulina, saying the drummer kicks maximum ass, which is brilliant. So I like them. I think they're a breath of fresh air. They are very good musicians and have made 4 very good albums. So we'll have a look at those albums. So coming in at number 4, we have 21st Century Blood, which was their debut from 2017. The only people that play on it are Daniela, Paulina and Alejandra. So the first track on here is the title track, 20th Century Blood. Really good track. That opening riff from Daniela is really solid. I mean, Paulina is a terrific drummer. She really hits them drums hard. It's a very, very solid rock track, a good opener. Up next is Shattered Heart. Now this is Alejandra's bass line. She really comes up with some great bass lines, and her sister Paulina do form a very good engine room. It's just another solid track. Fine vocals as well. Survive. Now this one's a little bit sort of rock pop. It's okay though. I don't dislike it. It's got a bit of a groove. It's not too bad at all. My favourite track on this one is Wildfire. Apart from a really, really groovy little riff from Daniela, it's just Paulina's drumming. It's absolutely on top. Absolutely. It's just a fabulous track. Black Holes Don't Hold On is the next one. There's a little bit of piano on this, and I do believe Paulina plays on the piano on here, because she does play piano. There are videos of her playing piano. I do like this. The vocals again. There's another good thing. Paulina and Daniela are very good singers, and when they sing together, it really is a delight. Our Mistakes, another solid track. Nothing wrong with this. Nice singing on it. Does what it says on the tin. When I'm Alone, a bit radio friendly, but every band has a radio friendly track. It's got a good groove to it, and I don't mind it at all. Runaway. It's Paulina's drumming on this. Got a fantastic guitar solo from Daniela as well. And then Unmendable. This is Alejandra's again on that groovy little bass line. I love when you see her on stage. She's very flexible, is Alejandra, but then she's a young lady, so she can get into these little moves. Brilliant stuff. Then we got Copper Bullets, which I love. It's just a good rock track. The riffs are good. Then Show Me the Light, my second favourite on here. It's a bit of a gentler track. Daniela's guitar playing is pretty good. It shows that she can not just hit the riffs, she can play some nice delicate, and it's a great song to end the album. It's a very solid debut album from The Warning. I think they played a little bit safe on it, but who wouldn't on your first album? It's got some real good tracks on here, and they sound even better live. So I'm going to give this one an RTO ranking of 8 out of 10. Okay, coming in at number 3, we have the second album from 2018, Queen of the Murder Scene. So the first track on this one is Dust to Dust. This starts off with a really meaty bass line from Alejandra. In comes Pauline on the drums, builds up the beat. And I think Paulina is actually singing this, and the vocal comes in, and then it hits with a fantastic riff from Daniela. Absolutely brilliant. Then we get Crimson Cream, great track. It's got some nice acoustic guitar on this one, a really good vocal from Daniela, quite a moving track, superb stuff. It's a little bit different for them. Then we have a track called Erg. Love the cymbals on this. The delicate touches and the sounds that Paulina creates is really good. The three of them are very tight musicians, and it's one of my favourite tracks off this album. The One is next. Now, this is driven by that bass line. It's sort of, everything's glued round it. It's a real solid track. There's a little bit of piano in there from Paulina as well, and it really adds to the atmosphere of that track. Then we get Stalker. Starts off with a bit of piano from Paulina, and then the riffs on the guitar are fantastic. Red Hands Never Fade, once again dominated by Alejandra's bass line. Very solid. Paulina's drumming's gone on it, and another fantastic guitar work from Daniela. Sacrifice, just a very solid song, fine performance by all of them. Sinister Smiles got a bit of a pop element into it. But it's got a heavy riff on top of that. And then Dull Knives Cuts Better. My favourite track on here, I think it's that the engine room, as you call it. The bass and drums really drive this song. They are so tight. They seem to work so well. Brilliant track. Queen of the Murder Scene. Oh, Daniela's guitar work is wonderful. Absolutely killer riffs and great heavy guitar on that one. Then we have Hunter. Very good track again. It's a typical sort of three-piece rock band sound. Absolutely terrific. Then we have Psychotic. The great bass line from Alejandra just drives again. She is a powerhouse in this band. And it's the lovely vocals between Daniela and Paulina on that one. Then my second track, and it's the last track, The End, Stars Always Seem to Fade. It's just that riff. It's such a hook from the minute you hear it. The bass line is rich. Superb, this song. Now, I think they just built on that debut album, started to experiment a little bit, adding in different sounds, and it worked. It's still a very good album. So I'm going to give this an RTO ranking of 8.2. So number 2 is their third album. As you can see, they've just got better and better as time goes on. And that is called Error. And it was released in 2022. First you get this little intro called Intro 404, which is Error 404. I can get that. It's eerie. There's sirens on it. And you go, oh, where it's going to go, and it goes into Disciple. And there's a difference between this and the second album. They've started to develop their sound. This is very heavy. I love the vocal. It's creepy. The production's getting good. It's a super song. Then we have Choke, and it's one of my favourite tracks by The Warning, my second favourite track on here. It's an alternative rock sound. It's got some great drumming from Paulina on it. Terrific track. Animosity. Rich sounds now. They're really starting to find their stride. The guitar work is fuller. The bass line from Alejandra is so heavy on this. Really good. Money, the drumming. I don't know what they've done to her drum sound. Has she got a new kit? Who knows? But it seems a lot richer. I mean, it's always was rich because she hits them drums so hard. But this is really, you can feel it in your heartbeat. Great singing as well. And more. The drumming again from Paulina is brilliant. It's just a solid track on that. Evolve, my favourite track on here. But I think it's the bit in the middle when you just got this little sort of bass solo thing going on with the drums doing a roll. It's very daunting. Title track Error comes next. It's a real heavy song. The richness of them guitars is very prominent, and the intricate bass line, very, very good. Then we have Z or Z, depends on how you want to pronounce it. Now, this is a great little vocal thing between Paulina and Daniela. They play off each other so well, and it just sounds so good. I think Paulina's just an octave lower than Daniela, and they just complement each other. 23, and then the next track, outstanding vocals from Daniela, one of the best on the album. Some really strong riffs as well. She's really developed that vocals and guitar playing. Kool-Aid Kids, what a track. I love how Paulina changes that tempo about 3/4 of the way through without a fault. Brilliant. Then we have Relevant, one of the more gentle tracks on the album. It just proves they can play nice gentle stuff as well as rocking out. But Marturio is a gritty rocker, and it's got one of the best guitar solo on the album from Daniela. And then there's Breathe. It's a sort of a demo sort of thing. I think it's a bonus track as well. It's really good. Like a good bottle of wine. I think the warnings seem to get better with age. The songs on here are more richer. They're more structured. Their playing is obviously getting so much better. This is a fabulous album, and I'm going to give this one an RTO ranking of 8.3. But my number one is, and it's their latest album, and it came out in June of this year, and it's called Keep Me Fed. So the first track on here is called 6 Feet Deep. 2 years since the last album, and they come out with this corker. They have, again, they've evolved. They're an evolving rock band, and I absolutely love this track. Sick is brilliant. The next track, Daniela's guitar playing is so much better. I mean, she's always been a good guitar, but I think her confidence has grown, and she is absolutely rocking on that one. Apologise. Alejandra's bass playing is terrific on this. Paulina's drumming just gets better and better. It's just absolutely killer track, that is. Now, my Spanish is not quite as good as some people's. It's Que Mas Quereres. Now, there's some little bit of keyboard in this as well, which really stands out, and it's got a lovely harmony vocals on it. It's an absolute solid track. More love Alejandra's bass line on this, and there's some notable guitar touches from Daniela as well. Escapism is the next track. Certainly different guitar tones on this, really well put together. I like the hollow drum sound on this. It really adds to it, and then you got that boom and a little bit of echo on it. The heavy riffs as well just blow you away. Satisfied, best bass line on the album. It's heavy, it's rocks. It's much richer these days than one on that first album. It's just absolutely brilliant. Burnout, heavy, hard, great little guitar solo on it as well. My favourite track on here, and it's Sharks. I think this has got to be one of the heaviest songs I've ever put out. The singing is really gritty. The tempo on the drums is amazing. It's a little bit different. They're starting to evolve as musicians, and it is an absolute killer track. Hell You Call a Dream. Some fabulous riffing on this. A little bit of shredding there as well. Absolutely brilliant. And then we got Consume. Now this is where they're starting to... They've got that distinctive sound now. You've got that great drum beat from Paulina. The signature bass lines from Alejandra. Second favourite track on here. Absolutely belter. And the last track is called Automatic Sun. Another heavy song that's dominated by the bass line of Alejandra. Fantastic. Definitely their best album so far. They just seem to be getting better and better. I don't think this is the polished article. There is so much to come from this band. It's just that all that lots of hard work and touring has paid off. It's such a fantastic album. So I'm going to give it an RTO ranking of 8.5. Okay, if you've never heard their stuff, go and check it out. It is all on Spotify. They are such a good band, you know, very talented sisters. And go on. I am going to put that Metallica, their very first one, in the playlist today because it's worth watching to see where they started and how they finished. Okay, coming up next on Ladies' Day, we have got a singer that I was introduced to by Michael Ricefields, and not just me, but Mike's Vinyl Spiral. We both really like this. So this is my first look at Laura Nero. So I've not been listening to her very long. I think 3 months, not more than that. And I've already identified 10 songs that I really like. So that's what we're going to do in retro ranking today. So I'll see you for that in a minute. Bye for now.